lot of things here in this count, but we only got time for two. One here, what Jesus does, right? We notice that after Mary turns to Jesus and tells them there is no wine, informs them of the problem. In verse 7, Jesus then turns to the servants and says, fill the jars with water. Just imagine that being the servants there. They're probably like, water? What's water gonna do? Don't you mean like going to maybe leaving here and try to get... But that's not the reaction at all. The very next verse, Jesus says to them, fill the jars with water. And the wild thing is, the next verse says, they filled the jars to the brim. Turn the water to wine. I just want to close with this, with our first reading with the prophet Isaiah, because the Israelites are in their own, this can't be happening moment in this exile. And God speaking to the Israelites through the prophet Isaiah in their this can't be happening moment says, and he's saying this to us here this morning too. He says, no more shall you be desolate or forsaken, for the Lord delights in you. Then he says, as a young man marries a virgin, your builder shall marry you. We see here that God is saying, I have not forgotten you. And my goal isn't even just to be in relationship with you. My goal is to wed myself to you. I want to marry you. The builder, me as your creator wants to marry you. That's the goal, by the way, of the Christian life. That's why Jesus' first miracle, out of all the miracles that he could have done, his first miracles, what did he do? Good ones of healing people, the lame, making them